Have you heard of fungal acne? It's an ongoing problem that many individuals struggle with. Now, is fungal acne even a thing? Well, if you suffer from acne and have tried everything, multiple products, different kinds of facials, treatments, only to have your condition getting worse, spreading, then you may have fungal acne, which is also called Malassezia folliculitis. Unfortunately, fungal acne often goes misdiagnosed by family physician, dermatologists, and estheticians. It's often given the wrong treatment, the wrong products, because it does look a lot like your average inflamed, oil-clogged acne. However, if you look closely, and I'm going to bring up some pictures, fungal acne can be spotted in the form of small little whiteheads, which are roughly the size of a pinpoint, popping up as small whiteheads in clusters sometimes, and fungal acne can grow in size and become pus-filled if not treated properly. It also occurs on the chest, shoulders, the side of your arms and the back, where you might have sweat or have accumulated dirt and trapped by your clothing. Unlike oily pimples or blemishes, fungal acne can be irritating, itchy, and so you want to scratch, and often turning your skin red. The skin is incredibly dynamic and complex ecosystem of flora or microflora, flooded with good bacteria, viruses, fungi that interact with each other, so it can give you a beautiful acid mantle in conjunction with your sebaceous and your sweat. So very quickly, if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Maria and welcome to Aglaia Aesthetics Online. I am an esthetician, so I have my hands on. I'm also an instructor, so I teach. I'm an examiner in this industry for many years, so I've seen many things come and go. And I also have an online training if you're interested. So give me comments below if you are interested to know more about the fungal or our training. So let's get connected and let's get started. What causes fungal acne? Antibiotics. So if you keep on taking antibiotics, could be internally or topical, it can make your fungal acne worse. As we all know, antibiotics cannot differentiate from good or bad bacteria. Kills everything, and which allows the fungi on the skin to proliferate, to get more, because there's no bacteria that can keep the fungi at bay. So yeast, fungi love warm, humid places, and the fungal acne is more common in these type of climates and seasons. Keep this in mind after your workout. Always make sure you shower and dry off very well. Sweating and using products that contain oil, fatty acids is a haven for fungal acne. So yeast feeds on oil. It could be a triggering factor. So we're going to discuss more about products after. A diet. Usually diet isn't the initial cause of fungal acne outbreak. But once there is an existing imbalance in your diet, can play a significant role, especially if your diet is high in sugar and carbs. A compromised immunity due to underlying diseases like diabetes, HIV, cancer, etc., can also cause fungal acne. Hormonal changes like a pregnancy, puberty can lead to vaginal infections. Now, living in an unclean environment and not maintaining personal hygiene can lead to fungal infection. Now, let's talk about some precautions. Okay, Maria, so I know all that. So what can I do about this fungal acne? Okay, so now remember, the fungal acne doesn't happen only here or on the forehead. It could be anywhere. So always wear clean clothes, since fungal spores can stick to clothing for a long time, especially when it is unwashed. Avoid wearing clothes that are too tight, since these can reduce airflow between your clothing and your skin and increase the local sweating. Prefer breathable, loose cotton clothes. Okay, now I know this is hard, but avoid scratching the affected area, as it can worsen the infection and increase the chances of spreading. So if you start fungal acne in this area and you start scratching, you might, because the spores go underneath your nail, it might spread somewhere else. Keep the affected area as dry as possible, especially after a shower. The less moisture, the lower chances for the fungus to grow. Fungal infection can be contagious in some cases. They can spread from one person to another. So keep your hair away from your face, away from your back. Keep it up. Change your pillowcase, yes, every night. So I'm going to talk about first the external approach. I prefer the natural remedies. Medical or topical medication prescribed by your physician or dermatologist, that is your choice. But you know that you can have both. You don't have to go only one, chemicals or natural. You can do both, and then you decide when you start seeing things clearing up. Now, most fungal acne will respond pretty good to the ketoconazole, the 2%, which is a broad spectrum of antifungal agent, which can be applied topically. Like a lot of people use like Nizoral, and it's used at first line of defense against the fungal acne. But remember, it's very dehydrating. For more severe conditions, an oral antifungal can be introduced for short term. Of course, the internal is not really good for your liver. Now, benzoyl peroxide can be effective ingredient. Is an antimicrobial to fight both acne bacteria and yeast. However, is best when applied and left on the skin for 10 to 20 minutes, and you must rinse off to avoid irritation and also dehydration of the skin. Some people like the sulfur washes, and so it is a spot treatment. Sulfur is a natural antibacterial and antifungal, allowing to regulate the fungal or yeast production and removes the fungal from within the pore. So it could be pretty good. Again, it is dehydrating. Now, let's look at the natural remedies. It is a bad idea to use oil-rich products, and that includes lauric acid, rich coconut oil. I know a lot of people like coconut oil because it's antibacterial, but for fungal acne, it is not. One exception to this no oil rule is the squalene oil. Squalene does not feed the Malassezia, but it is an effective emollient moisturizer and can help to support your skin barrier. And I do have a tutorial on how to repair your skin barrier, so do look at that, because a strong skin barrier is an important part of beating the Malassezia irritation. Slim down your skincare routine. Study shows that molecules from skincare hang around on your skin for weeks and even months. So no matter how much you wash, those molecules are still on your skin. So do not put too many products, especially when you have fungal acne. Not only that, but researchers are also beginning to question whether the preservatives used in skincare to increase the shelf life are killing the friendly skin bacteria, contributing, yes, to the Malassezia overgrowth. Preservative-free skincare is rare in the consumer market simply because it could become overrun with bacteria. So the product can have bacteria or mold and is unsellable. So to lessen your preservative load on your skin, your options are either mix fresh skincare from fruits and vegetables that you have in your fridge each day, or simply use fewer products. And if you're a busy person like me, the second option is a no-brainer. My go-to skincare is the TrueScient NRF2, and I will have a link below. Now, the salicylic acid is an anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and antifungal product, or has those properties. So it's an oil-soluble beta-hydroxy acid, BHA, and it helps quite a bit with fungal acne. So what does that mean? It does an effective job at dissolving all the fungi that is accumulated inside of the clogged pore. Do not overuse it. So you might ask, okay, do not overuse it. Maybe use it once or twice a week. Now the next one is the azelaic acid. This is a natural ingredient and commonly used to treat fungal acne as well rosacea. All these are products that I just mentioned up to now. It may help to regulate and reducing the fatty acid content in your skin, a common mechanism used by antifungals, which may help to reduce the yeast population. Another one which is really good is the caprylic acid. This is a powerful antifungal, has shown that it does inhibit several fungi species. The cinnamic acid derived from the cinnamon oil has been shown to possess an antifungal activity against quite a few variety of fungi species, and also the drink cinnamon tea is awesome. Another one is tea tree oil. Can stop the growth of some Malassezia species and also bacteria. This means that tea tree oil is one of the few oils you do want to put on your skin. Please never apply straight onto the skin because it is quite irritating. So either apply it with a carrier such as aloe vera gel, a few drops of tea tree, you mix it and then apply onto the area, or use a pre-blended product that has been formulated with tea tree oil and it will not dehydrate or irritate your skin. Apple cider vinegar. It has an antifungal properties. So mix 20 to 30% apple cider vinegar in water, and then you can dip a cotton ball and put it into the area, or you can spray. Do this 2 or 3 times a day for the best results. And also later on, you can use it maybe once a day once your fungal acne is under control. Massage the raw honey, organic honey, on the face in the problem area gently for 5 to 10 minutes. Leave it, rinse, dry well, put a moisturizer like a squalene, and that's it. Now, turmeric. Turmeric is a potent antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory spice. Mix a little bit in water and so make like a little paste and apply onto the infected area. Now, one of the products or ingredients that I really love a lot for a lot of things is aloe vera. One of the most time-tested natural remedies to cure any skin infection is aloe vera. It not only treats the infection but also soothes and repairs the damage caused by the fungal acne. Neem leaves. These have an antifungal property and are extremely good for your skin. Washing the infected area with neem water helps in treating, preventing fungal infections. To make neem water, just get a couple of leaves, boil for a couple of minutes, let it cool down, and now you have neem water. And do that like once a day. Now, all these ingredients, don't use them all. Find out which one works best for you. Maybe you want to do one for a couple of weeks. Maybe it doesn't work. Try something else. Lemongrass oil has an antimicrobial, antifungal properties. You need to mix this oil with a carrier like squalene. You can use squalene oil or aloe vera gel. You figure out which one is best for you. Dab in that area once or twice a day. So up to now, we talked about what you can do externally. Now let's look at some of the things that you need to do internally as you're working the external. Eat yogurt and probiotics. Have an ample amount of good bacteria that helps keep your fungal infection internally at bay. Intake fermented foods are another excellent source of probiotics and prebiotics like kombucha, kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, kefir. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to take this every day. Just a variety of fermented foods that you can take in different days of the week. If these are not helping, you could use probiotics in a supplement, which are more concentrated dosage, and they have good bacteria. Probiotics improve fungal acne. Your gut microbiome balances the microbiome in other parts of your body, including your skin. Okay, now, apple cider vinegar again has an antifungal property. You could mix 2 tablespoons in a big glass of warm water and drink it up every morning before you have your breakfast. It will reduce your fungal acne, and it has amazing beneficial results. Now, garlic is one of the most potent antifungal and antimicrobial herb. Those who eat garlic regularly, like me, Italians, are less susceptible to fungal infection. Now, you could also crush a couple of garlic and mix it squalene oil, make it a paste, and then apply onto the area. Leave it on no longer than 30 minutes, otherwise it will cause irritation, and then rinse. Consuming foods rich in vitamin C, ascorbic acid, boosts your immune system. It protects your body from various infections. So take your vitamin C. The gingerol present in ginger has a potent antifungal property. Adding ginger to your diet in form of ginger tea or have it in your food, it does help to treat the fungal infection inside of you, just like Candida albicans. So no matter your complexion challenge, you need to control your sugar. When your blood sugar is going up and down, it leads to a surge or surges of insulin. These surges of insulin start a hormonal cascade that winds up making your skin oilier. And guess what? And you know, Malassezia loves to feed on oily skin. By balancing your blood sugar, you keep your insulin nice and steady and make your skin naturally less oily. Less oil equals less food for Malassezia equals less fungal acne. Good. It's all good all the way around. Balancing your blood sugar is pretty easy. Just cut it out. And try to eat some protein and healthy fats with every meal. Choose a whole grain instead of white grain. Choosing like wild rice versus white rice. And cutting down everything that is sugar, pizza, pasta, rice for a while until you see your skin going back to normal. Loading up on fiber-rich vegetables is really important. Eating a blood sugar balancing meal is not going to solve your fungal acne overnight. But over time is an essential step in shifting that environment. Over the long term, these actions make the secret sauce that helps you to beat the fungal acne for good. Let me know below if you have any further questions, and most of all, if you do not know if you have bacterial or fungal, send me your picture, your skin, through Instagram so I can check and I can tell you what you have. If you have not subscribed yet, please consider it. Give me a like and do click on the notification bell so you will not miss any of these tutorials. And check this tutorial that it will talk about how to repair your skin barrier. I know you will love that one. I hope that you found this tutorial to be useful and walk away with simple, easy tips to clear up your fungal acne for sure. Remember to treat yourself and your skin with love and respect. Until the next time, take care.